Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best student loans. What are the best rates and plan selection when it comes to selecting your student loans for your upcoming student semester? That's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. Again, what are the best companies for student loans and what are your best options? Now, before we dive into these, of course, I do want to mention if you want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can go and check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list. Again, the best student loans, the best student loan companies for the best rates and different plan options depending on what type of loan or student loan that you're really looking for depending on your educational program. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the list. Now, first, I do want to take a look here at this page done in partnership with money.com. We put together this page to create the list of the best student loans available, and you can even enter in your local zip code to get the results refreshed depending on what's available to you in your specific area as well. And again, no matter when you're watching this video, this page will be up to date at that first link down below in the video description. That's brendanbelesky.com/best student loans. That will take you right over to this page here where you can see the latest, most up-to-date list. Again, no matter when you're watching this video, this page will be up to date. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into things. Of course, now the best student loans do come into account when you're considering the type of student loans. Now, private student loans continue to evolve, right? There are federal ones that you can apply through the federal government, but they are somewhat limited depending on the total loan amount that you can get, and many students do tend to need private student loans as well. So that's what we're gonna be looking at, here in today's video, especially with depending on student aid eligibility. That is also something to account for when you're looking at federal loans and grants and things like that, right? So it's important not to delay the overall process because you do have to go through the application process in order to compare the different private student loans for your academic year. Again, no matter when you're watching this video as well. So taking a look here at the number one spot we have is College Ave, right? So College Ave is ranked number one on Forbes, CNBC, Money, CNN, and Fund.com. And you can see how to apply at the links in the video description. Again, they offer rates. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, the rates may fluctuate, may look a little bit different for you. Again, this also does depend on your credit score or your co-signer's credit score as well. Whether it's you or a co-signer applying for the loan, that does impact the interest rate as well, something to keep in mind. And they do start at 3.24% APR, which is a relatively low rate. They can cover up to 100% of your school costs. That includes, meals, costs of living, tuition cost, of course, is in there. You also have flexible options for repayment. They offer no application origination or prepayment fees, and checking rates won't affect your credit score. We take a look here at College Ave's website. Now, when you go through the actual application process, they'll first prompt you if you are the actual borrower, if you're the student, or if you're the co-signer. So it's very easy to go through the application process, whether you are the student watching this video or maybe you're the parent as a co-signer watching this video. Very easy process that College Ave has through their overall application process to make it very easy for you to get matched with the student loan that's really the best option for you in your specific situation. Again, whether you're the parent or the student looking for the loan, College Ave does help take care of you in that process. Now, in terms of the different types of student loans that they offer, of course, undergraduate student loans, graduate student loans, graduate health professions loans as well. Again, this is undergraduate, parent, career loans. If you're looking at graduate school, that's also dental, MBA, health professions, law, medical. So no matter what type of student loan you're looking for, I know most of you guys watching this video are probably in the undergraduate category here, but it is a very easy application process for College Ave to go through and apply for their private student loans. Again, highly recommend College Ave. Again, they are available at the link in the video description. Again, they are our number one choice for this video, so definitely want to make it very clear College Ave is a very good option for you when it comes to selecting a student loan, and they are a very top ranked company when it comes to private student loans and what you're looking for when it comes to paying for college, of course. So, definitely recommend checking out College Ave at the number one spot in this list. Moving on, at number two, we have here, as you've probably seen, is SoFi. So SoFi has no fees required. They cover the full attendance cost. And they offer fixed rates from 3.54 up to 15.99% with autopay. and they do have variable rates as well from 4.64 up to 15.99% with AutoPay. Currently, again, rates are always subject to change. As you can see, College Ave does still have slightly lower rates as well. And you can save on interest with rate discounts with AutoPay or continuing school borrowers and co-signers taking a second student loan. So they do have some rate discounts as well. And it is important to keep in mind that for SoFi, they do need you to be in the U.S., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Residents are eligible for student loans. So you do need to attend an approved school within these areas in order to qualify for SoFi. And they do allow you to get an online quote in minutes. So if we take a look at SoFi, again, they have the private student loans. Again, depending on where rates are currently, depending on when you're watching this video, they may have a SoFi private student loan rate discount available to you. So again, just depends on when you're watching this video. And they do also offer a good grades cash bonus as well if you do have a 3.0 GPA or higher. So that's something else that could also benefit you as well. And maybe if you're an MBA or law student, then you might be eligible for an additional exclusive rate discount. Again, some of these rate discounts are very limited time offers, so depending on when you're watching this video, these may or may not be there. But SoFi still does tend to rank, right up there with College Ave. College Ave does edge them out a little bit better. But SoFi is still another good lender. When it comes to different types of loans, of course, you have the private student loans, right? So this would be undergraduate student loans, graduate student loans, law school loans, MBA loans, health professions loans, as well as parent student loans. When it comes to the different types of loans, again, undergraduate, graduate law, MBA, health professions, parent loans. And, you can easily calculate on their site here in terms of, what type of rate that you'll get. You can view your rate by going through the application process. Again, the link is in the video description. Again, this is fine if you are a student or as well as a co-signer. So, that's something to keep in mind here with SoFi as well. Moving along, next in this list we have is Sallie Mae. Now, Sallie Mae offers APR starting at 3.45%, and they offer fixed rates from 3.545% all the way up to 15.99%, and variable rates from 4.37 to 14.71. Again, these are very subject to change, and Sallie Mae can offer as well as an additional 0.25% interest rate discount with auto debit payments. So a lot of the different lenders do offer you discounts depending on the way that you pay. If you set up auto payments, things like that, they can also offer different repayment options from in-school payments or deferred payments as well, so you won't have to owe anything until after school, after you're done with your program. They do offer no origination fee or prepayment penalty, and you can borrow up to 100% of school's certified expenses, whether you're online or on campus. As you can see here, last year students were 4 times more likely to be approved with a cosigner. So, if you're watching this video as the cosigner or as the student, just keep in mind that that's a very, that's just generally a better way to get approved, better way to get better interest rates and things like that as well. Again, keep that in mind with really College Ave, SoFi, and Sallie Mae as well, for all of them available. Looking at Sallie Mae's website, as you can see here, they are focused purely on students. So when it comes to student loans, they offer the private student loans, undergraduate student loans, graduate student loans, as well as career training loans. So maybe if you're looking for that as well, you can find that here with Sallie Mae in terms of the different types. Again, undergraduate, graduate, career training. This could be things like flight, medical, graduate, MBA law, bar study, nursing, health professions, medical residency, dental, and dental residency. So a lot of you guys may be in the medical field. That's where Sallie Mae kind of has additional specialties in terms of the types of loans that they offer and the different options that they have when it comes to the different types of student loans that Sallie Mae does offer. Moving on, next in this list we have is Credible. Now, Credible is a bit different from the other companies that we mentioned here in this list so far, because Credible is actually a loan shopping platform in a way, so you're able to look at a lot of the different rates from a lot of these companies kind of in one platform. So they do have rates starting at 3.25%. You can compare rates and fees from multiple lenders without affecting your credit score. You can get pre-qualified in minutes and see how a co-signer would affect rates. So as you can see here, you can see if I'm the student or I'm a co-signer, you can get started with each of their processes. And they do have lenders, pretty much all the lenders in this list so far, including College Ave, Sallie Mae, and SoFi, as well as a wider variety of other different types of lenders and companies that, you know, do lend out for student loans as well, with their different types of fixed APRs, variable APRs, and the types of degrees that they cover as well. You know, if you're looking at just undergraduate and graduate, or maybe if you're looking at certain certificates and things like that, you know, depending on what you need, you may need to go with a certain type of company, or which company honestly just ends up giving you the best rates can also be kind of helpful as well. So, you know, it is nice to use a comparison shopping platform like Credible, just because then you can kind of see, you know, where rates stand, not just from one company at a time, but you're kind of able to, you know, see the comparisons across multiples at once, which can be quite helpful as well. Moving in, next in this list we have is Citizens. Now, Citizens does also offer the private student loans, and they have student loans for undergraduates, grads, and parents, and you can get approved for multi-year funding. They have no application origination or disbursement fees. They have kind of a little bit of the higher APR range, but they're at 3.99% and 5.19%, and discounts can reduce your rates. So depending on, you know, the type of rate discounts you might be able to get with them. Again, this is what their website looks like in terms of, you know, you're definitely more likely to get approved with a qualified cosigner. Clearly, you know, that makes it a lot easier. Again, you can go through the interest rate discounts, cover costs, and it's pretty easy to get started. And you can also start building your credit as well, you know, when it comes to, you know, getting set up with student loans as well. It can be a nice credit building process. Moving on, last but not least in this list we have is Earnest. Now, Earnest offers a fast application and decision making process with fixed rates starting at 4.45%. They provide customized student private loan options for students, and they have, you know, no early prepayment penalties, and you can skip a payment once per year or once per repayment period restarted. You know, that is Earnest. As you can see here, you can refinance current student loans if you already have them. Of course, if you're looking at new ones, you have student loans, undergraduate student loans, graduate student loans with a cosigner, parent loans, MBA loans, medical school loans, law student loans, half-time student loans, and DACA student loans as well. If you're in any of those systems or setups that you may need certain types of loans. So again, this is Earnest. They offer these student loans, and you can also take a look at, check your rate, and, you know, check your eligibility for the student loans that Earnest does offer as well. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful on some of the best student loan companies and what are some of the best student loans when it comes to rates. Again, I highly recommend checking out College Ave, as they are ranked #1 in our list here today. Again, all the links and this page is available at the links in the video description. Again, that's brianvalesky.com/best student loans. It will take you over to this page here where you can see the latest and most up-to-date list of the best student loan companies and best options when it comes to applying for private student loans. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful or enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.